All right, if you drive in North Carolina, you've probably noticed the administrative rules of the road are shifting, and shifting fast. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to demystify this recent wave of changes to NC driving laws. The goal? To save you time, money, and a whole lot of legal headaches. So let's dive right into this guide. We're covering four main things: the end of paper, the new auto insurance rules, the tag and tax system, and finally, how to navigate the DMV a whole lot faster. Chapter 1, The End of Paper, Digital Registration Arrives. Okay, be honest with me. Do you completely dread that frantic glove box search during a traffic stop? You know, you get pulled over and suddenly you're digging through a mountain of napkins, old receipts, and expired coupons just trying to find that one specific piece of paper, your registration card. It is so stressful, kind of clunky, and look, we've all been there. Well, good news, North Carolina is completely phasing out routine paper cards and those annoying peeling license plate stickers by October 1st, 2026. They're swapping the old way for a sleek electronic system. The state budget literally mandates a secure, user-friendly digital setup. So instead of handing over some crumpled up card, you're just going to pull up your proof of registration right on your smartphone, and law enforcement will verify it electronically. It's a real game changer.
But hold on, don't throw away all your responsibilities just yet. While the paper itself is going away, the legal requirement to renew annually and maintain a valid vehicle registration, that absolutely stays the same. The DMV is just going to update your record electronically. You still need continuous auto insurance to keep that plate valid too. Oh, and for those of us who just really prefer the tactile feel of actual paper, don't worry, you can still request a printed copy for a small fee, and your local license plate agencies will definitely still be open for in-person help.
Moving on to Chapter 2, New Auto Insurance Rules and the Financial Realities of Your Plate. All right, so starting in July 2025, minimum liability limits are taking a pretty major jump. We're talking $50,000 per person, $100,000 per accident, and $50,000 for property damage, plus mandatory underinsured motorist coverage. So if you are currently carrying the old minimums, brace yourself a bit. Your premiums are likely going to increase when your policy renews under these new, much higher coverage floors. And there's also a somewhat hidden financial reality here. The look-back period, basically how long minor speeding tickets and prayers for judgment continued impact your premium, is stretching from 3 years to a full 5 years. In the past, a minor infraction, say speeding 10 miles per hour or less over the limit, might just drop off your insurance radar after 3 years. Now, that penalty box lasts for 5 full years, meaning a single mistake is now going to cost you more money over a much longer timeline. Additionally, drivers who are newly licensed after July 2025 are going to face inexperienced operator surcharges for 8 years. Now, that does get progressively lower as they gain experience, but it used to be just 3 years of paying this sort of rookie tax. So if you have a teenager getting their license soon, you are absolutely going to want to factor this extended surcharge period into your household budget. Okay, Chapter 3, the tag and tax system, and understanding unique state vehicle costs. So because North Carolina taxes vehicles as personal property every year, your registration renewal actually comes with a property tax bill attached to it. They call this the tag and tax together system. Basically, instead of getting a separate property tax bill mailed from your county, the DMV just collects the whole shebang at once when you renew your registration, and then they distribute the funds back to your local municipality. Let's ground those abstract percentages into some hard dollars to see exactly what a new $35,000 vehicle is actually going to cost you up front. Notice that instead of a traditional sales tax, you pay a one-time 3% highway use tax. Add in the title fee, the annual registration fee, and an average county property tax, and wow, your first-year total comes out to nearly $1,400. Now, subsequent years will definitely be lower since you drop the title and use tax, but remember that annual property tax will persist. But hey, here is an absolutely crucial tip for relocating residents. If you are transferring a vehicle from out of state, your highway use tax is actually capped at just $250. That saves you hundreds. Instead of paying the full $1,050 on that $35,000 car, the state gives newcomers a pretty major break, making it way more affordable to bring your current vehicle with you when you establish residency. We also have to look at specific vehicle types. To replace lost gas tax revenue, the state has enacted specific annual surcharges for electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles. Battery EVs pay an additional $215 a year, and plug-in hybrids pay roughly $107 annually. And just to be clear, this is right on top of the standard tag and tax fees we just talked about. Finally, Chapter 4, navigating the DMV faster, providing some practical relief for drivers. You can now save literally hours of frustration by following these exact steps to track walk-in, wait times, and capacity right from your phone before you even leave your driveway. The DMV has launched this great new online tool. You just go to visitdmv.nc.gov and you can check if your local office is accepting walk-ins, if they're busy, or if they are totally at capacity. This totally empowers you to make an informed decision. Oh, and a pro tip, straight from the state, afternoon visits are very often much shorter than the morning rush. And here is a surprisingly awesome piece of good news. The state is actually dropping the requirement for annual emissions tests entirely. Yeah, the EPA agreed this was no longer necessary, which removes a huge annual hurdle for us. This means one less appointment to schedule and one less fee to pay every single year just to keep your car on the road. So here is your ultimate checklist to ensure you are fully prepared for the road ahead. You might want to mentally save this. Get ready to download that digital registration to your smartphone in 2026. Review your insurance policy right now to make sure you hit those 5,150 minimums by July 2025. Make sure you budget for your combined tag and tax bill. If you're moving here, absolutely claim that $250 tax cap. And please never drive blind to the DMV again. Always check that online wait time tracker first. So, armed with all this knowledge, you are completely ready to hit the road without the administrative headache. With your glove box finally clear and your DMV strategy completely set, how are you going to use the time and money you've saved navigating these new laws? Thank you so much for exploring these critical updates with me today. Stay informed, drive safely, and I will catch you on the next explainer.